Good afternoon, students, and welcome to online learning for Term 2. This is for Module 3, and the subject code is E23204, Listening and Speaking. Today we will learn about adventure. What can you see in the photo? Start thinking. What are the men doing? What kind of holiday is it? What activities do you think they will do? We will learn about vocabulary, expressions with go, words from the text, and phrasal verbs. In the language focus, we will deal with the present perfect with still, yet, already, and just. The content will be on vocabulary, expressions with go. Then we will do a reading, an online advertisement. We will see a video, The Age of Discovery. The language focus will be on the present perfect with still, yet, already, and just. We will also do a speaking, signing up for an activity, and a review. With the aims of this lesson, I can talk about activities. I can understand an online information advertisement about a charity adventure holiday. I can talk about some interesting early explorers. I can ask for and understand information about an adventure activity. Vocabulary, expressions with go. Exercise 1. Match the phrases in the box with the photos A to I. Then listen, check, and repeat. Climbing, a theme park, summer camp, a school exchange, a guided tour, a safari, skiing, sailing, and trekking.
Listen, check, and repeat. A.
A school exchange.
B.
A guided tour.
C.
A safari.
D.
Trekking.
E.
Sailing.
F.
Summer camp.
G.
Climbing.
H.
Skiing.
I.
A theme park.
Match the phrases with the photos. The first one has been done for us, a school exchange. We have to match the pictures with the phrases given below. The second one will be a guided tour. This will be, correct, a safari. This will be trekking. This picture will be sailing. This picture will be summer camp. This climbing. Next, skiing. And finally, a theme park. So these are the answers. Let's check if we are correct. Well done. Exercise 2. Listen to the conversation between Chloe and Ben. Where did they go last summer?
Listen to the conversation.
Where did you go on holiday last summer?
I went to a summer camp. It was great. It was in Scotland, so it rained a lot. But there were lots of activities. We went climbing one day. It was really difficult. And we went trekking in the hills another day.
Did you go skiing there?
No, there's no snow in Scotland in the summer. But we went sailing on the last day. The water was freezing. What about you? Where did you go?
I went on a school exchange to Oxford. It's an amazing place. We went on a guided tour all around the city. And one day we went to a theme park called Legoland in Windsor. It was great.
I love theme parks too. So what about next summer?
My dad said he wants to go on a safari.
Wow, that's a cool idea.
After listening, we come to know that Ben went on a summer camp in Scotland. And Chloe, she went for a school exchange in Oxford. Exercise 3. Listen again and complete the chart with the words in exercise 1. When do we use the expressions go, go on, and go to? The first one is done for us. Go to a summer camp, a school exchange. Go on a school exchange. Climbing. Go climbing. A guided tour. Go on a guided tour. A theme park. Go to a theme park. A safari. Go on a safari. Skiing. Go skiing. Go sailing. And go trekking. Let's check our answers. Well done. Students, we use the expressions go climbing, go skiing, go sailing, and go trekking. When we are doing something, we use go on a school exchange, go on a guided tour, go on a safari. And when we talk about places that we are going to visit, we use go to a summer camp and go to a theme park. Exercise 4. Look again at the expressions in exercise 1 and think about the trips. On which trips do you usually A. do an activity, B. sleep away from home, C. use some kind of transport? You do an activity when you go climbing. You sleep away from home when you go to a summer camp. Maybe you can add, you use some kind of transport when you go sailing and when you go on a safari. Number 5, your turn. This we normally do when we come back to the classroom. You and your partner went on a summer camp last year. Choose 4 activities that you did at the camp from exercise 1. Ask and answer questions to find out which activities your partner did. For example, did you go climbing? And the answers could be, yes, I did, or no, I didn't. Reading. An online advertisement. Look at the photos. What are the teenagers doing on the boat? What kind of trip is it? Life on the waves. So we know it is about boating. And the red or orange looks like a sail. And the teenagers seem to be checking the ropes of the sail and how to put them in place. In this picture, we see how the boat is actually sailing. Read the online advertisement and check your answers.
Listen to the online advertisement.
Life on the waves. I've never sailed before. This is my first time, and it's an amazing feeling. Sandra, 16, is on the Stavros S. Niarchos, a 200-foot, 70-metre sailing ship with 40 other young sailors. The Stavros is an exact copy of the ships that pirates sailed 200 or 300 years ago. It belongs to the Tall Ships Youth Trust. The trust offers sailing trips for teenagers and young adults. Every year, thousands of young people get their first taste of the sea. Up to 70% of them are disabled or disadvantaged. For everyone, it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Sandra is on a trip from the Azores in the North Atlantic to Spain. The trip lasts a week, and they have already been at sea for 3 days. We do everything, she explained. We take the wheel, we cook, we clean, and we take it in turns to keep watch at night. I never knew there was so much work on a ship. Her friend, Emma, 15, has never been on a boat before either. I still haven't adjusted to life at sea. We've done some cool stuff, says James, 17. I've just climbed up and down the mast. It's 30 meters tall, and the views are incredible. We've seen dolphins and turtles. We haven't seen any whales yet, but the captain says there are whales near the Spanish coast. This is definitely the best thing I've ever done. If you want to know more about the Tall Ships Youth Trust, visit their website at www.tallships.org.
Fact. Over 95,000 people have sailed 1.8 million nautical miles with the Tall Ships Youth Trust.
Let's move on to exercise 3. Read the advertisement again What does each of the numbers in the box refer to? 2 or 300, thousands, 30, 70, which is used twice or 2 times, 40, 15, and 200. Life on the waves. These are the words we had to find in the online learning. 2 or 300 refers to pirates sailed 2 or 300 years ago. Thousands. Thousands of young people get their first taste of the sea. 30. It's 30 meters tall. 70 is the dimensions of the Stavros S. Niarchos. It is 70 meters in length. And up to 70% of them are disabled. 40, with 40 other young sailors. 15, Emma, 15. Emma is 15 years old. 200 refers to the length of the ship, the Stavros S. Niarchos. Let's move on to exercise 4. Match these words and phrases from the advertisement with the definitions below. An exact copy, a taste of, disabled, take it in turns, keep watch, adjust it, and cool stuff. Words and phrases from the advertisement. The Stavros is an exact copy of the ships that the pirates sailed. Every year, thousands of young people get their first taste of the sea. Up to 70% of them are disabled or disadvantaged. We take the wheel, we cook, we clean, and we take it in turns. To keep watch at night. I still haven't adjusted to life at sea. We've done some cool stuff, says James, 17. Number 1. Stay awake and look out for danger. Keep watch. 2. A short experience of something different. Will be a taste of. Number 3. A very good imitation. An exact copy. Number 4. Exciting things to do. Cool stuff. Share the work with other people. Take it in turns. Number 6. A condition that makes it difficult to do things most people can do. Disabled. And number 7, change the way you behave or think. Adjust it. Let's check our answers. Okay, well done. These expressions, keep watch, means to stay awake and look out for danger. A taste of means a short experience of something different. So, a taste of can also be used as something new that you have never done before. An exact copy is a very good imitation, looking exactly like the original. Cool stuff, exciting things to do. Take it in turns means to share the work with other people. What is the meaning of disabled? A condition that makes it difficult to do things most people can do. Adjusted, change the way you behave or think. Exercise 5, your turn. Ask and answer with your partner. Describe a time when you did something for the first time. This is interesting. Where were you? What did you do for the first time? And how did you feel? So students, try to think about this exercise and try to put it down on paper in your notebook. I remember the first time I went skiing. It was really cool. Maybe you used the skateboard for the first time, or the first time you tried to ride a bicycle. You can write about that. Number 6. Write a paragraph beginning, I remember the first time example, I remember the first time I went sailing. It was a beautiful day, but I was very nervous because I didn't know how to swim. I think everyone needs to learn swimming. It's a very important life-saving skill. When you come back to the classroom, you can exchange your ideas with your partners. The Age of Discovery. Learn about Magellan, the explorer. Think of the questions, and we will answer them after watching the video. Why did Magellan go to live with the King and Queen of Portugal? Why did Europeans want to go to Asia? What was Magellan's plan? Did he succeed?
The Age of Discovery. In Portugal in 1480, the famous explorer, Ferdinand Magellan, was born into a very rich family. His parents died when he was only 10, so he went to live with the King and Queen of Portugal in their castle. This was the Age of Discovery, a time when Europeans were looking for new routes by sea to Asia before they had accurate maps to guide them. There were fantastic riches in Asia: gold, silver, silk, and spices. In 1492, when Magellan was 12 years old, Christopher Columbus sailed west from Spain. He was looking for Asia, but he discovered the Americas. Then in 1498, the Portuguese explorer Vasco da Gama sailed around the tip of Africa to India. Magellan thought, there must be a faster way to the Spice Islands. His plan was to go around the tip of South America, across the Pacific Ocean to the Spice Islands, around the tip of Africa, and back to Europe. The King of Spain, Charles I, gave him 5 boats. In 1519, Magellan and his crew of 241 men set off for South America. They reached the tip of South America, where the waters were very dangerous. This is now called the Strait of Magellan. The trip across the Pacific Ocean was long and hard. They didn't have enough food or water, so they had to eat rats. Many of them got sick and 19 men died. Finally, they reached the Philippines. But Magellan was killed in a battle. We remember him as the first man to sail around the world, but just one ship completed the journey in September 1522. Only 18 men survived, and Magellan wasn't one of them. Magellan's crew sailed around the globe in 3 years, but with modern maps and technology, people have recently done it in as little as 54 days.
The Age of Discovery. Learn about Magellan the Explorer. Why did Magellan go to live with the King and Queen of Portugal? Magellan went to live with the King and Queen of Portugal because his parents died when he was only 10 years old. Why did Europeans want to go to Asia? The Europeans wanted to go to Asia because they were interested in the fantastic riches there: gold, silver, silk, and spices. What was Magellan's plan? Did he succeed? Magellan's plan was to go around the tip of South America, across the Pacific Ocean to the Spice Islands. Magellan was killed in a battle in the Philippines, but a few of his crew completed the journey. Language focus. Present perfect with still, yet, already, and just. Exercise 1. Complete the examples from the text on page 42. That is the previous exercise that we did of the online advertisement. Something positive. They already at sea for 3 days. They have already been at sea for 3 days. They have already been at sea for 3 days. Next, I have just climbed up and down the mast. I have just climbed up and down the mast. Something negative. I still haven't adjusted. I still haven't adjusted to life at sea. We any whales yet? We haven't seen. We haven't seen any whales yet. And some questions. Have you seen any dolphins yet? How long have you been at sea? Okay, let's check our answers. Okay, well done. Grammar reference. Present perfect with still, yet, already, and just. We often use still, yet, already, and just with the present perfect. For example, Jack's already been to Australia 3 times. I haven't had time to go shopping yet. We still haven't decided where to go on holiday. Dad just got home and is feeling tired. So the first sentence makes use of the word already. Jack's already been to Australia 3 times. The second example, the use of the word yet. I haven't had time to go shopping yet. Example 3, we still haven't decided where to go on holiday. The use of the word still. And the fourth example, Dad just got home and he's feeling tired. The use of the word just. Let's talk about the use of the word still. We use still with negative verbs to express that something we expected has not happened. But imagine it will happen in the future. We put still directly after the subject. The subject here in this sentence is we, and still comes after the use of we. We still haven't decided where to go on holiday. So, still suggests that it is going to happen again in the future. My uncle still hasn't telephoned. So still comes directly after the subject uncle. So you are expecting a call from uncle, but he hasn't phoned. So my uncle still hasn't telephoned. The use of the word yet, like in the second example. I haven't had time to go shopping yet. We use yet with negative verbs to emphasize that something we expected has not happened. We put yet after the complete verb phrase. Example here, John hasn't arrived yet. So the verb phrase arrived. So John hasn't arrived. The verb arrive and the whole phrase, John hasn't arrived yet. So John is expected. He should be here anytime, but we are still waiting. So we use the word yet at the end. We use yet in questions to ask about things we don't think have happened. For example, have you bought the train tickets yet? In other words, somebody had to buy the train tickets, and you ask that person, have you bought the train tickets yet? The use of the word already, like in the first example here, Jack's already been to Australia 3 times. We use already to explain that something happened before we expected, or to emphasize it has happened. We usually put already between have and the past participle. So in this sentence, the past participle is been. Okay? So Jack's already been to Australia 3 times. The use of the word just, like in this example. Dad just got home and he's feeling tired. We use just with the present perfect to talk about very recent events and actions. I've just heard the good news. It's fantastic. So something that has just taken place. I've just heard the good news. It's fantastic. Let's move on to some exercises. Exercise 2. Look at the chart and complete the sentences using still, yet, already, and just. Number 1 has been done for us. I'm sorry, but the ship has already left. It left about an hour ago. Number 2, I haven't seen any dolphins and we've been on this boat all morning. Still. I still haven't seen any dolphins and we've been on this boat all morning. 3. Has the boat left the port? We use the word yet. Has the boat left the port yet? Number 4. We've come back from a week at sea. It was amazing. We've just come back from a week at sea. It was amazing. 5. The passengers haven't got on the ship. The passengers still haven't got on the ship. 6. We haven't done any training. We're starting this afternoon. So the best answer will be, we haven't done any training yet. We're starting this afternoon. Number 7. Don't go into the ship's kitchen, please. I've just cleaned it. Number 8. She's been on 3 trips this year. You can use already. She's already been on 3 trips this year. Let's check our answers. Well done. Now, please repeat after me. Number 1. I'm sorry, but the ship has already left. It left about an hour ago. 2. I still haven't seen any dolphins, and we've been on this boat all morning. 3. Has the boat left the port yet? 4. We've just come back from a week at sea. It was amazing. 5. The passengers still haven't got on the ship. 6. We haven't done any training yet. We're starting this afternoon. 7. Don't go into the ship's kitchen, please. I've just cleaned it. And 8. She's already been on 3 trips this year. Exercise 3. Use the cues, make dialogues with already, just, and yet. A. You check passport. Have you checked your passport yet? So we've used yet in the question. B. Yes, but not pack rucksack. Yes, but I haven't packed my rucksack. Number 2, your friend Sam pick up tickets. Has your friend Sam picked up the tickets yet? Has your friend Has your friend Sam picked up the tickets yet? No, but already buy them. But he's already No, but he's already bought them. Number 3. You decide, take the phone or the tablet. Have you decided to take the phone or the tablet? Have you decided to take the phone or the tablet? Yes, just packed it. Yes, I've just packed it. Number 4. Your friend Sam booked taxi. Has your friend Sam booked a taxi yet? Has your friend Sam booked a taxi yet? No, but yet have got the number. No, but we haven't got the number. No, but we haven't got the number. Has your friend Sam booked a taxi yet? No, but we haven't got the number yet. So in other words, we are still trying. Number 5, you write down the emergency number. You written down You write down the emergency number. Have you written down the emergency number yet? Yes. Just write the note paper. Yes. I've just written it on note paper. Yes, I've just written it on a note paper. Let's just check before we go on. Has your friend Sam picked up the tickets yet? No, but he's already bought them. Have you decided to take the phone or the tablet? Have you decided to take the phone or the tablet yet? Yes, I've just packed it. Number 4. Has your friend Sam booked a taxi yet? No, but we haven't got the number yet. Number 5. Have you written down the emergency number yet? Yes, I've just written it on a note paper. Let's check our answers. Well done. Let's practice the questions and answers. Number 1. Have you checked your passport yet? Yes, but I haven't packed my rucksack. Number 2. Has your friend Sam picked up the tickets yet? No, but he's already bought them. Number 3. Have you decided to take the phone or the tablet yet? Yes, I've just packed it. Number 4. Has your friend Sam booked a taxi yet? No, but we haven't got the number yet. Number 5. Have you written down the emergency number yet? Yes, I've just written it on the note paper. Let's move on to exercise 4. Complete the text with the words in brackets and the present perfect. Then listen and check. Hi, Julia. Are you ready to go? I've already packed my swimming costume, but not fine still. But I still haven't found. But I still haven't found my shoes. Have you, to Becky, speak yet? Have you spoken to Becky yet? Have you spoken to Becky yet? She just phoned. She's just phoned. She's just phoned and she already lost her passport. She's just phoned and she has already lost her passport. I hope she finds it. Your mum, my phone number, gave yet? Have you given your mum my phone number yet? I already make a note of your number and Becky's for my mum. I have already made a note of your number and Becky's for my mum. Dad just finished checking everything for me and I'm ready to go. Dad has just finished checking everything for me and I'm ready to go. Let's check our answers. Well done. Let's just read through. Hi, Julia. Are you ready to go? I've already packed my swimming costume, but I still haven't found my shoes. Have you spoken to Becky yet? She's just phoned and she has already lost her passport. I hope she finds it. Have you given your mum my phone number yet? I have already made a note of your number and Becky's for my mum. Dad has just finished checking everything for me and I'm ready to go.
Listen and check.
Hi, Julia. Are you ready to go? I've already packed my swimming costume, but I still haven't found my shoes. Have you spoken to Becky yet? She's just phoned, and she has already lost her passport. I hope she finds it. Have you given your mum my phone number yet? I've already made a note of your number and Becky's for my mum. Dad's just finished checking everything for me, and I'm ready to go.
Exercise 5, your turn. Use the activities in the box to write 5 questions using already, still, just, and yet. Brush your teeth. Do all your homework. Watch TV. Play computer games. Tidy your room. Read a book. Send a text message. Take a photo. Example. So you have to make 5 sentences. Choose any of these words in the box. Have you brushed your teeth yet? Have you done your homework yet? Remember that we use the verb in the past participle or verb 3. Number 6. Ask and answer your questions with your partner. The person who gets the most yes answers wins. So this is an exercise that we can do when we come back to the classroom. When you've made your 5 questions, you can use that to ask your partner. For example, have you brushed your teeth yet? Yes, I have. Or no, I haven't. Speaking. Signing up for an activity. Watch the teenagers in the video. What activities do they talk about?
What's the most exciting thing you've ever done?
I've been on a canyoning trip. It was really good fun, but scary at the same time. I fell and cut my leg on a rock. It bled for a while. It was difficult to walk after that.
I walked behind a waterfall. It was so loud and really cold. It was July, so I didn't expect that.
I've skied down a black ski run. Those are the hardest. I thought it was green, but when I got to the bottom, I saw that it was black on the ski map. That was an exciting mistake.
We go to the same lake every summer, and every year, all the kids jump off this very tall rock into the water. I was always too scared, but last summer, I jumped. It was awesome.
I've played in a concert in front of my whole school. I was really nervous before I started, but then I saw my best friend in the audience smiling at me, and I felt much better.
I've been on the biggest roller coaster in the world. 5 times!
What's the most exciting thing you've ever done?
What activities do the teenagers talk about? They didn't talk about river rafting, and they didn't talk about sailing, but they talked about canyoning, skiing, walking behind a waterfall, jumping into water, playing in a concert, and going on a roller coaster. Let's check our work. Well done. Review. Complete the conversation with the useful language. The useful language. Where can I sign up? Can I ask you a few things about? What about? What do I need to bring? How long is? Does the price include? You will now listen to a recording, and you are expected to fill up the useful language in the blanks that you see here. The first one is done for you. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So these are 6 useful language questions that you will have to write in your notebook.
Listen to the conversation.
Can I ask you a few things about the canyoning trip?
The Blue Canyon one? Sure. What would you like to know?
Well, is it only for people who've already done it?
No, you don't need any experience. We give training with qualified guides, and the Blue Canyon is fine for beginners.
Great. What do I need to bring? I haven't got a wetsuit or anything.
That's okay. We provide a wetsuit, helmet, shoes, and life jacket. Just bring your swimsuit and towel and some warm clothes for after.
Okay, good. How long is the trip to Blue Canyon?
It's all day, from 9 until 6.
I see. What about food then? Does the price include food?
Food is included in the price. We look after everything, so you just enjoy the adventure.
Wow, it sounds fantastic. Where can I sign up?
Right here.
In this exercise, you have to change the words in bold in the conversation that you did earlier. Use the ideas below. Take turns to ask and answer the questions. So you will substitute the words in bold with the words here. These are 2 advertisements for activities: the Regis River rafting and trekking tours. You will complete this in your notebook. We will then be able to practice the conversations with our partners once we come back to school. Students, now that we have completed our lesson for today, please go to Google Classroom to complete the assignment. Thank you.